Good day. Here are the stories of the Manila Times for New Year's Eve, December 31, 2020. The COVID-19 vaccine shots received by some members of the Presidential Security Group or the PSG were smuggled, Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana admitted on Wednesday. Lorenzana said the vaccination took place more than a month ago and that details of it were just coming out now. He defended the vaccination of the presidential guards, describing it as not fake. No adverse side effects were reported by the inoculated PSG members, he said. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo called for stricter measures to prevent the new variant of COVID-19 from entering the country. Go made the appeal on Tuesday during an interview after he led the distribution of aid victims of Typhoon Vicky in Bunawan, Agusan del Sur. He also urged strict border control and travel restrictions in seaports, especially after a neighboring Sabah state in Malaysia reported the presence of the new variant identified as B117. The Philippines again expanded its travel ban on Wednesday to include foreign travelers from the United States after that country reported its first case of the new COVID-19 variant. Malacanang spokesman Harry Roque Jr. said the ban took effect on Wednesday. Malacanang has yet to release the memorandum on the travel ban on foreign travelers from the US. Roque reiterated that the decision on whether or not to restrict travel coming from other countries with cases of the new variant B117 comes from the Department of Health and the Department of Foreign Affairs. Roque, however, took back the statement on the travel ban on the US later on. The Metro Manila Council has issued a resolution that prohibits the use of firecrackers in the capital. The resolution also regulates the holding of community fireworks displays. The council is composed of Metro Manila mayors. Metro Manila Development Authority General Manager Jose Arturo Garcia said the resolution was passed on December 28 to stop the use of firecrackers in households and streets and prevent a surge in emergency room visits. The National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA said placing Metro Manila and neighboring areas under Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine or MECQ again could cost about 2.1 billion pesos in wages a day. In a statement on Wednesday, NEDA said every day of the present General Community Quarantine or GCQ costs the National Capital Region and its environs around 700 million pesos in wages. The Commission on Population and Development or POPCOM sees a slower birth rate in 2021 because of the coronavirus pandemic. The Commission said the Philippine population is projected to rise slightly by 1.4 million to 110,881,756, with a growth rate of 1.31% by the start of the year. It projected the Philippine population to rise to 111.1 million because of disruptions in the delivery of family planning services. In business, the timely signing of the 2021 national budget and the widening distribution of COVID-19 vaccines would help the Philippine economy return to growth next year, according to the Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation or RCBC. In a report late Tuesday, RCBC Chief Economist Michael Ricafort projected the country's gross domestic product or GDP to grow by 6 to 7% in 2021. He expects GDP to shrink by 9 to 10% this year. Next year's outlook falls below the government's revised 6.5 to 7.5% growth forecast and compares with the Asian Development Bank's 6.5%, Nomura's 6.8%, and DBS Group Research's 7%. Over to sports. In the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks made a record 29 three-pointers in their 144-97 romp past the reigning Eastern Conference champion Miami Heat on Tuesday night. They shot 29 for 51 from deep 2 nights after going 7 for 38 in a loss to New York. Yen Macabenta, Ramon Tulfo, and architect Felino Palafox Jr. are the front-page columnists for today's issue of the Times. Macabenta claims that the government continues to allow a welter of official indiscipline in the observance and administration of the official anti-COVID-19 policy and program. Tulfo discusses random spoken words, while architect Palafox discusses the plans of the Palafox Group in the architecture, planning, and urban design of Metro Davao. Today's Times editorial reflects on the past year and looking forward to 2021. Read the full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With the Fort Villaseran, this is Arik John Sikwa reporting. Stay safe in welcoming the new year.